Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. And as you can see, it's that time of the month again. It really is. So, I'd just like to welcome all new friends of the channel. Thanks very much for joining. And welcome back any old friends of the channel. Thanks very much for sticking with me, as usual. It's much appreciated. Okay then, that being said, let's get the camera in the stand. Get these moved to one side and we'll get rummaging through what we've got here. Okie dokie then, let's make a start. Firstly, I'm on my tablet tonight because I've had a bit of a disaster on my phone. I'll just show you. Look at this. I went to the doctor's surgery the other day for a wound check and I was in a waiting room, had my phone on, turned it off when I went in to see the nurse. Now look at this. My phone is knackered. Absolutely. No matter what happens, can't turn it off. Took the SIM card out, did everything with it. And these ones you can't really get the batteries out unless you really go into the depth of it, and I can't be doing that. So I've got to go into a phone shop. Yeah, my contract finished in December anyway, luckily, so I can get a new phone. But so if anybody's trying to contact me via Facebook Messenger or anything like that, then I'm afraid I can't answer you. Because on my tablet here, I've only got email facility. I haven't put Facebook or anything on this tablet. I don't want to. It's only on my phone. So if you're trying to contact me via Messenger, especially guys from DMC, if I can get my phone ready for Friday, then I'll be in a tavern. If not, then you have to wait. So that's why I'm on the tablet. And the other thing is, unfortunately, I've got a video which is in my phone memory, and now I've lost it basically because it's not on the SD card, because the SD card only uses for the overspill, and at the end of the day I might have lost it, so I'm now a week behind. Anyway, enough crying about it, let's get on. Right, do the donations first. Okay, and the first one, I'll get this one out of the way first. This is from a DMC member, Mick Manley. Thanks, Mick. He sent me the headless pilot, Noddy. Okay, we talked about it on the channel, and I've got 1 or 2 character vehicles and stuff, so he said, would you like it? And I said, oh yeah, of course. I can stick a head on that. So we got Noddy. I'm not sure what brand this is. Ertl, I think it is. I think it's on the side there. Yeah. So we can do something with that. So that's the first donation. Then I got one from good old crap old Nick. I think this is Nick's. No, that's not Nick's. This is from Kevin Vincent. Sorry. This is from Kevin Vincent. I picked up the wrong box. Right, we'll go through this quickly. Squeeze the hands and that in the way and the closeness of the camera, but I can't do much about that. Got the old fire engine. Dinky Toys fire engine. It's a nice one. I've done one of these, but I might do this one in the airport yellow as a airport crash tender and do all this silver. So yeah, it's all there, it's all complete. So thanks again, Kevin. Thanks for that, my friend. And he sent me a tractor. Wants a bit of work. Arms missing, bits and bobs missing off it, but we've got the tyres, which is always a good sign. Yeah, so I've got some hydraulics somewhere. I'll find some. So we've got the old this one is a Dinky Toys Merle tractor in red. I've got one in yellow somewhere, so that's that one. And this is a Matchbox Super Kings. Nice and blue race team. Got a tailboard, which is always good. And everything else. These are nice. Quite a lot of the shape of these. Very futuristic for the time. So we got that. And then another Matchbox. I think this is king size. King size wrecker. I haven't got one of these. I know a few people have done these, but I haven't done one of these yet. sort of looking over the camera because it's so flipping big. Look through it. Yeah, this is heavy wreck truck, Matchbox king size. We've got all the wheels, tyres, just a hook missing. We can sort that out. So there you go. That's another one. We can do something with that. It won't be white. Let's put it that way. And this is the later Johnson sweeper, the one without the opening doors. I think this one came with, obviously with the hose, and a little man standing down here with the hose. I think this is the non-opening door version. We've got good windows, good glass. Obviously it's missing the usual spring, but the rest of it's there. So this would be nice to have the other one to this. And this time I remembered to paint the dome on the back. I didn't on the last one, and I got reminded a few times, so thanks for that. If I miss anything out like that, just, you know, don't hesitate to mention it in the comments. I mean, I'm not, nobody's perfect, and we do miss things out. And then we've got another Corgi Cubs. This is a really good condition one, this one, so this will go on the display. I've got a few of these now. I think I'm missing them, one or two I'm missing on these Corgi Cubs. I do like these. This is in good nick, so that'll just get a clean up and go with the rest. And this is a nice one. This is the Dinky Toys Jeep, quite a good size. It's been over painted, mind you. I don't mind the colour, desert yellow, and what have you. Got the old German Belgian cross on it. So that's missing a few parts, so I can make out steering wheel, man, and whatever goes in the back. Bumper's okay. So this is the Dinky Toys. So that'll be an interesting one to do. And that's it. That's it from Kevin. There you go. So thanks very much, Kevin. Much appreciated, my friend. Right, and this one I got from crap old Nick. He saw I got a tractor the other day, so he sent me a couple of Crescent tractors. So excuse the box, it's in the way there. Get that out of the way. Yeah, sent me a couple of Crescent tractors to work on, and he showed me how to get into them. So there's that one and this one. So we can make some good ones out of those two. And he sent me a trailer to go with it as well. This is a big old trailer, you know. This one's a fair old size. With the drawbar, which is cool. Just got to get, I think it's a tailgate. I can make one to fit both ends of there. Make it out of plastic card. Try and get it to look like this. So yeah. So thanks very much, Nick, for that. And as I promised you, I've got some stuff I'm sorting out for you in here. And then I'll get it posted off to you. So that's thanks very much, Nick, much appreciated. And I can't remember if I mentioned Peter Horton last month or not. I can't remember, to be honest with you, Peter. I do apologise if where does that come from? He sent me the parts for these dinky forklift conveyors. We were talking about it, and he said, "Oh," I said, "I've got a few spare parts," and I was missing the roll cage, and I'm missing the handle, the wind handle. So he sent me those, which is very kind of him. So thank you very much, Peter. Much appreciated. Now, what I've been struggling with, and you guys might be able to help me here. Now, I'm pretty sure I went on Flowers, Model Supplies, and I couldn't find the decals for this. There's one there, there's one at the bottom. So I've been having a look around and I can't seem to find the decals for this. So if Flowers does them, do them. Somebody let me know, because I did have a look on his webpage and I couldn't see it. I might have missed it. I'm not sure, but that's the only thing that's holding me back now is the decals to do one of these. So if anybody knows where I can get some of these, let me know. So thanks again, Peter Horton. Much appreciated, my friend. Much appreciated. Right, now, that's the donations out of the way. I've got a small bag here. These, if you noticed the other week, I bought a shower bangs or whatever they call them. You'll notice them when I take them out. Now this was a little job lot that I picked up. Not very expensive. Because I've got one of these, but it was all bent and missing bits and bobs. So it was missing the lights. So these came up really cheap. I thought, well, there's two of these. So I can use one of these lights and that light, or vice versa. That's got a broken wheel. But I can use the ones that I've got and make these up. So these are quite nice. That needs a couple of wheels. So I can use one of these pink ones as spares for wheels and such. That one's got tiny wheels. That one's got a lot smaller wheels. Got both lights though. Yeah. And the bus was missing a wheel. But I've got another one of these, so we're all good. Yeah, so I got those. You know, you see these things, you think, oh yeah, I'll have that. So we got them, get that out of the way, in the bin. And then I got a job lot. Now, to be honest with you, a lot of this in here is junk. And I probably won't use some of it. But there again, I'm trying to get this box so it doesn't get the handle in the way so much. First out of the box is a white metal. Is a white metal kit. Try and get this out of the way. It's a white metal kit. There's the tyres and axles. I'm trying to make out what it is. It's American, obviously. American. It's an American. It says here Ford green. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it looks like a Hudson to me. But obviously there's no name on it. No maker's name or anything like that. But I think it looks like a Hudson. So if anybody out there knows what this is called, what the body shape is called, I'll be pleased to know so I can look it up for a colour scheme. But yeah, that was in this job lot. That what piqued my interest. So that's that. Excuse me again for the closeness. I can't get this camera any further away, or else it would be off the bench. So you'll have to bear with me, I'm sorry. And then there was, like I said, there was a bit of junk in here. There's a couple of body shells. I wasn't going to show these, but I might as well. A couple of body shells. And I think that's the base of one of them. These are supposed to be Mercuries. These are two Mercuries. There's no bits to them. So they've probably got no chance. When I start doing white metal casting, I'll probably melt these down. So I just thought I'd show them now because they came in a box. And just this one. This is good for spares. It's got a good glass and a couple of bells. Can't go wrong with that. And three good tires. No, two. Get it right in a minute. I'm not looking because, yeah, a couple of good tires, but mainly the glass and the lights. So that's that one. Oh, there we go. I'm all over the place tonight. There you go. This is a Dinky Toys, I would say. Maybe I'm a Dinky. Yeah, it's a Dinky Toys delivery van. No axles, no wheels, but we can sort that out. Reasonably good. Crawford's Biscuits, whether that's an original or not, I don't think Crawford's Biscuits was, but they're just a generic delivery van, so that's not a problem. We got a tractor here. This one. Trying to make it what this one's called. This one is. Excuse me while I look around the camera here. Made in England. It's a Lesney product. This one. No tyres and nothing on it. Like I said, it was... Now this is fascinating. Now you see this. Now I'm holding this in my hand and I did weigh this and it weighs a flipping... Look at the thickness of it. I mean, seriously, this is heavy. This is heavy. It's heavier than one of the... Let's put it this way. It's heavier than the... twice as heavy as the maximum security vehicle that Dinky did. This is really, really heavy. So I'm thinking this is a homemade cast of some sort of cast of this original, but they've made it really thick. I mean, you look at in there, that there, and this here is massive. And that window, that post. So I don't know. It's huge. Some of this I'm not going to show you. I've got an old ship. Like I said, it's mostly all junk, but I'm going to show it you anyway. This is a Matchbox tank. It looks like a Russian Stalin tank. It probably isn't, but it looks like it with that round dome turret. And there's some trucks here, mostly truck beds. This is a Tootsie toy made in Chicago, USA. It's the front of a truck, if you like your trucks. And then there's this beast. This is quite a heavy old beast as well. I think somebody was into their white metal trucks, because this is a fair old weight, and that's jammed on there at the minute. But I thought I could do something with it. It's got a pair of doors on the back. It's got a nice bed. It's got a decent chassis. Well, I think the engine, look, that's all had it, all coming apart. But I like the cab. So that's that one. I ain't got a clue what that is. Really, really don't. And like I say, there was quite. I think whoever was into it was into their cabs, lorries, or whatever they were doing. So there's a collection of all the same. So I can make some code 3s up, which is one of the reasons I was looking at it, because I'm sure we can swap the use the chassis off the Ford D800s or some of the Bedfords to do that. This one, I think this is a French Dinky. This one, I think this is a French Dinky. It looks a bit like one. That's that one. And then of course there's a plain casting of this one. DAF. So that's that one. There's a trailer here for the tractor, which is good. This is working. So there's some useful stuff in here. But it was so cheap. There's another Tootsie toy there. And this is another white metal one, and it's heavy. This one. Tractor Samalo. Yeah, it's French anyway. Yeah. But this looks, that it was a French, and it looks like it's been sandblasted, but therefore it looks new. Looks like it's never been used. And I would say that it might have been at one time somebody's cast this by themselves. It might be a copy of a French Dinky. I'm not sure. I really don't know. But yeah, so that'll look nice. We'll get that back together, get some axles in it, coat of paint on it, and Bob's your uncle. You never know. You never know. Yeah. I mean, there was junk in there, like the part of a crane. Tin, that's tin. And there's another tin back. This is all tin. I can't make the maker's name out there. It's so much paint on it, I can't make it out. But yeah, this will go on one of the handles, I would say. But yeah, it's all tin. A couple of. This is a Majorette, as low collectors would say, Majorette. Quite nice. This is a Barongo. Ferrari. I think somebody's the driver or the passengers took a header through the window on that one. Oh, I'm doing it again. I'm sorry, I'm just knocking because I'm not used to the tablet. It's big and it gets in the way. Now, if I've still got your attention, these here came in. These again, solid white metal. I think they're quite funky. Solid white metal cast. And there's 3 of these. Not too bad, not too. I think cleaning up, and a couple of guys. These have been cast. They look, yeah, they look like. To me, they look like. If you look closely, they look like with their hats like that. They look like they're World War II mechanics on the aircraft that you'd see. But yeah. So that's those. Like I say, this is one job lot, and a massive bag of tyres. They're all varying types and sizes. I mean, that's worth a lot of pay for it, and in the long run, just all them tyres. So, you know, you do get a deal, but you have to accept the junk that goes with it. But that's the front of I've got one of those swan neck dumpers, and this is a day's gone. This will probably go back on eBay for sale. Bottom half of a bus. This will probably be melted down. And then this stake bed. But there again, it's heavy. It's an international, so it says on it. So that could come in handy for something on a bigger scale. What was in this box here? Oh yeah. Have a look in this little box here. Look at this little thing. Look at that. Quite like that actually. It's tiny. This is tiny. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. It's really tiny. You need to get it out of the box and straighten it up actually. Yeah, that's tiny. Quite like that. So really, it weren't a bad little job lot. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of junk with it, but there's a lot of usable stuff. There's a lot of usable stuff for Code 3, and if you want to. So I'm going to get rid of... Oh, there's a... doing it again, sorry. There's a seat there. I don't know where that's come from. I'm going to get the camera in. That's a heavy old seat as well. So, we'll get rid of that. That's gone. Right. I'm going to have to get rid of the tray now. Excuse a second when I put the tray on the floor. It's in the way. The tray's full. Right, now. These are other things that I bought. 1 or 2 are a job lot, but most of them are individuals. We'll start off with this one. Yeah. There you go. Where's that come from? Where are you doing it? Get over there. You're not on telly yet. So we got this one. Matchbox Scammell. Quite nice. Quite like this one. Like I say, good price for this. And plus it's got these, which aren't too bad. They're a little bit yellowed, but they'll do. They've both got the doors in the back, so that's always a bonus. So that's that one. And this one, since it's snuck on, we do a Corgi Elf Tyrrell. I remember when these first came out, the real car caused quite a stir when it first came out. Yeah, that's the old Tyrrell. That'll be nice. That'll go with the racing cars. Got another one of these. This is the non-twisty bit on the bottom, non-detachable one, and it's got the Transalite lights in it. Good screen. We can do something with that. And I bought this, another Rover. This one I like the Rover. It's got the twin. It's got the Transalite in it again on the back there. This time it's got good pillars, because a lot of these pillars are corroded. I do like the Rovers, so I've got a plan for this one. So that's the Rover. The Metro. Corgi toys. Opening doors. One seat back missing, but like I say, I'm going to try and do some moulding this year so I can mould another seat back. That's okay. So that's our Metro. This one I picked up. This is a Matchbox made in Macau, but it's also a dinky as well. It's Matchbox International. Yeah, Matchbox International Limited, made in Macau, dinky. This is quite nice. It's complete. It's got some, it looks like glue on that window there. I'm not sure until I investigate it further. Nothing opens on it, but I think we can tidy that up, make it look nice. There you go, made in Macau. 1957 Chevrolet. That's cool, because the same year as I was born. Bel Air Sports Coupe. So that's cool. And I bought this one for my wife, my missus, long-suffering wife of mine. She owned one of these, but in the bronzy gold. And she used to hate me driving it, because it was her precious. And she used to, I ran out of petrol once, and she went absolutely nuts. Yeah, we're near a petrol station, and I was a bugger for gauging and petrol gauge. And I hadn't been driving her car very long. We was out one day, and we were just coming up, and I thought, Christ, I thought, bloody hell, we're getting a bit low on the old jungle juice here. And it just started coughing and spluttering. There was a garage, so we just coasted into the forecourt. Now that's the truth. We just coasted into the forecourt, and she looked at me. Well, if looks could kill, oh, I'd be dead. But she had on the back of hers, she had a red plastic piece in the middle, but said SD1 on it, and the number plate was just a little bit below it. And when I showed her this, I said, "Do you remember this?" And you know, the first thing she said, "Yeah." She said it ran out of petrol. I thought, bloody hell, all those years ago. So this is going to be for my missus. SD1. Okay, let's move on. Corgi Toys Triumph Herald. I've done this blue and white one, so I'm going to do the other colour for this. It's missing the front bumpers, but we can sort that out. Yeah, nice little wagon that. I think the air cleaner's missing off it as well. Oh no, yeah, the air cleaner. There's a little black air cleaner that goes on there. So that's that one. Oh yeah. I've been after one of these for a while, but these seem to go for really, really big money. I don't know why. The Singer Vogue. This is Singer Vogue. Now, this has been, somebody's been having a go at this. This is probably why I got it cheap, because you can see it's got Allen screws in that, so somebody's been able to pop at this, and I don't know what they were trying to do. I would imagine whoever done this was trying to, or attempting to do, a Transalite conversion on it. You know, that's what I think they were trying to do, because there's no interior in this. So what I'm going to do, I am going to try and do it. I don't know if I will be able to, because the lights on this one are small compared to this one. But EU dares wins and all that. So that's this one, Singer Vogue. And then, here we go. This is the Corgi Toys. This is the mechanical Bedford CA. They didn't do these for very long. It's got the glass in it, but it's obviously, it's dropped down. Hopefully it's not broken. But yeah, so I'm going to do this one and we'll see if we can get this one running. It's a bit gronky, but it's definitely got the gears in it. You can hear it. So this would be a nice one to do. Yeah, they didn't do the mechanicals for very long. This mechanical one should be the opposite way round to the car I did. The car that I did flat, I think these are more upright. I'm not sure until I get into it. But you will find some of these Corgis, these CAs, you'll find there's some non-mechanical ones out there, but they've got this mechanical base. And that's because when they changed and did away with these, they must have had a few bases left over. So as Corgi plus Dinky, they don't waste anything. I don't blame them. So they just chuck these castings, this base on a normal one. So anyway, that's that one. Then I picked up, I did that Volkswagen driving school car. And so I picked this one up. This is the Safari, but there's the steering arm, one of the wheels is missing. But I will have a look. I've got the police green and white one of these. And I don't really want to use that one, but I have got a couple of the Austin driving school cars. I'll see if one of those fits first. And then we get this one completed and done. So I'm pleased about that. It's got the opening boot and the opening engine compartment. So that's cool. And the bumpers are all there, back and front. I picked up this Citroen Diane, Corgi Toys. Quite like this. I don't know if that... Yeah, I think that opens, doesn't it? It does open. Yeah. And you've got an engine in there somewhere, so that'd be quite nice. The back doesn't open. Got the interiors in there, so that'll be a nice little smart one to do. Got another Fiat. I bought a couple. I've got a small job lot actually, and this was in it. And I quite like these. I passed one of these on to Mr. Hully the other week. We did a bit of horse trading, so now I can replace it with that one. Yeah, there's something different. Look at this. This is a Tonka Toys. I mean, I know there's quite a bit missing. There's the steering wheel's missing. I would imagine there's a windscreen. I'll have to look it up to see what's actually missing off this, but I thought I was pretty smart. Hot rod. It's Tonka Toys. There you go, Tonka. Easy to disassemble by the look of it. So that'll look pretty cool. I love the engine on this. Looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah. So that'll be a fun one to have a look at. There you are. Now have a look at this and tell me what this is. It's a Corgi Toys made in England, but it doesn't say what it is. I don't know. Looks like a flipping toboggan sled to me. So there's something in the comments for you to answer me. You Corgi guys who know what this is, let me know, because I haven't got a flipping clue. Just says made in England on it. There's a date on it, but I can't read it. Yeah. Okay, so that's that one. And then diversifying again. Got the Superman. There again, I quite like this one. I've been looking at one of these for a while. There's obviously these coming in and out. There. There's some missiles missing in there, and I presume that's what these do. These operate the missiles. But I'm not sure what this does. What these do. What that's all about there. What does that do? I'm not sure. So there again, somebody else in the comments can let me know what they're supposed to do. I haven't really got inside to have a look yet, but nice. The colour, the paintwork actually is very nice, except for there, it's gone there, and it's gone there. So this is one to do. That's one to do. And I got another base for the Ford Capri here. I like these bases. Got a good engine, got a pilot, and we're good to go. We can adapt another vehicle for use with that, or we can just use it as a frame. If I was going to use it as a frame, I would super detail it. I would strip this all back and make it all shiny, do it like a silver or a bare metal, paint some more details on the driver, and I put some wired engine up, make it look like it's got plug wires on it. Yeah, as a display piece. Now that's that. That's just me rambling. Ignore me for that. I got two of these. I haven't got any of these, so I'll grab two. Well, that one is pretty well smashed up. It's got no glass. But there again, like I said, I'm getting into the moulding and the vac forming, so these will have to wait. I can re-mould that windscreen. So I've got one in. Got the two. These are dinky toys. See the difference in the bases? Look. So this is your newer one. There you go. That's never been painted. That one has. Alright. So we've got those to do. It's not a fantastically interesting bunch this time round, but you know, little dragster. It's Corgi Toys dragster. It's all there. The part's a bit bent there, but it's all there. Could do with a pilot in it. But yeah, can't turn things down like that, can you? What else we got? Oh yeah, we've got another Jensen. Now I picked on this one because it was complete. It got both door cards in it, which is now a good thing to have. And the glass is good back and front. So that's another Jensen. And it's got the wheel suspensions a bit on the back there, but we can look at that. So I've already got a Jensen, so I'm going to do this in a different colour because it's nice, and I do like a Jensen. I got another SD1, this one. So you've seen the early one, so another SD1. Now don't be laughing now, don't be laughing, don't be taking the mickey. I got a Kermit because I liked it. It's cool. I do like my character things. So we've got a... Who is this made by anyway? This is Corgi. Who doesn't like the Muppets? Come on. Everybody's got to love the Muppets, haven't they? And then I got this Bedford articulated truck. Dinky Toys. It's all there. It was somebody had already took it apart. It's been repainted, but it's got both headlights. So it was the yellow. Okay. So I've got a yellow one, so yellow and black one. So I'll do this in a different colour. Well, I've got a thing I'm thinking about doing. I'll go through. This is the Corgi Toys Merlin. And there again, I'm pretty sure that I got this one. Yeah, because it's got both door cards. Quite a few times these are missing. It's got both seat backs, which is good. That's got to come off on this one. Mind, it had a trailer with it. I've got a trailer for it. I might leave it on. Yeah. This is a Corgi Toys Merlin. We were on about motorbikes the other week. I picked myself up this one. It's Little Britain's police motorbike. but it's missing the panniers at the back. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to remold that seat, put another one there, and it won't be a police bike anymore. Yeah, but it's got both handlebars. This one actually doesn't turn, so but it's got both wheels and everything's there. So this would be a standard motorbike. I think it's a Norton, or yeah, I think it's a Norton. So that'll be out. That's another motorbike to do. And then I got this last of the big ones. Now I like this. Now I've never seen one of these before, and I thought this was pretty damn cool. This is a Matchbox Super Kings. Now when I first saw this, I thought, yeah, I've got to have it. I really got to have it, because these come down like so. They're like ramps. Yeah. This is like for holding there. And then this, I'll get it to, if it works right. Yeah, that comes. Oh no, you have to operate it by hand if I can get it right. But it does work. I've had it going, but I don't want to break it. But yeah, it does. It does work. It's got that on it. It's a log. It's for logging, look, for the old log carrier. And this is for this here. Oh yeah, it's down there. Down here, there's a hook where you can drag your logs up with. I've got this round the right way, and I know it lifts up and does the business. Let me turn it around that way. Yeah. So that's that, and I like that. It's got both mirrors on it. Good glass. Now when I was looking at this, and it's got feet on it, both sides. When I was looking at this, I thought, yeah, I like this. And then I thought, well, why is that on there? And I was trying to work out what it was all about. Then I checked in my book, and apparently there's a little trailer. There's a little, I think it's a 4-wheel trailer with these little bits on it here. And apparently this hook and string, when you've got no logs on, you hook it on, bring out the ramp, and the 2 sets of wheels sit in there. So it's basically pulling it along. So that's what that is. So I'm on the lookout for the trailer what goes with this. And yeah, but apart from that, it's all complete. And I think it was pretty cool vehicle to have in your collection, this. Really nice. I don't know if Ralph Coolin knows anything about, he likes his lorries and trucks. I don't know if he knows anything about these, but yeah, and look, they've got a tilt cam as well, look. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, so that's the last of the big ones I got. But excuse me, I went down the wrong way. Well, I'll just show you these to finish off with, because this is it now. And in one of the job lots I got, these were in their little ones. Not that I'm too bothered about that one. That's a Corgi plastic based Trans Am. James Bond, little Corgi. Another little Corgi Juniors truck. Don't mind this one actually, the Hulk. That one, well, that's just about scrap value. That's all that is. These were buried in the bottom of that job lot I got earlier on. So I'm not really fussed about these. Little Citroen Diane. And there we go, look, old Tom. Old Tom. Yeah, he'll be a keeper. So basically, that's it. That's what I got this week. So, like I say, it's not a massive amount, and it's certainly not exciting up to a point. Well, it is to me when you get these cars and vehicles and that, you think, oh yeah, there's some very good pieces in here, and there's a lot of stuff which will be used maybe on Code 3s when I get the time to do Code 3. I don't often get a lot of time to do Code 3s. We're putting videos out every week. You know, I don't often find the time. So really, but I do like to keep in case I might find a chassis might come in without a cab on it, so that'd be handy. And there you go. So look forward to your comments, and I will see you again next week with a restoration. And I think next week it's you're getting the times 2. So have a look at that one. Next week's is a times 2. So I'll see you all next week. Thanks for watching. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves, whatever you're doing. And bye for now.